This is a flavorful stir fry we call Sha Cha beef. Sha Cha sauce is also called Chinese barbecue sauce, but it doesn't taste anything like a Kansas City or Carolina barbecue sauce you'd put on your pulled pork or ribs. It's more similar to a satay sauce, and it's made from dried seafood, garlic, ginger, and shallots. First, you're going to velvet the beef with a little oil, a little soy sauce, and also some cornstarch. I used about a teaspoon of oil and soy sauce and 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. This process makes the beef more tender. For stir fries, you could use something like a flank steak or a chuck. Here, I've used a little over a pound of beef chuck steak. You could put whatever vegetables you want in your stir fry. Just root around in your fridge and see what you need to use up. I've been trying to do that, especially since with only 2 people in the house, I need to find ways to use up ingredients. Since I'm using broccoli today, I'm going to parboil it quickly to allow it to cook fully in the stir fry. Sear that beef in some oil until it's opaque, and then take it out. After that, you're going to put about a tablespoon of ginger in heated oil and add some garlic, about 3 cloves worth. Add the Sha Cha sauce and a few teaspoons of sugar. You can get the Sha Cha sauce at your local Asian store. A popular brand of this sauce is called Bull's Head brand. I use several tablespoons to begin with, but really what you want to do is taste and season your food to your liking. After a few minutes, I put in the green onions and a green pepper that I had lying around from a different recipe. Then I add the broccoli and the beef and some soy sauce. I taste test it and add more of the Sha Cha sauce and the soy sauce. When it's nearly finished, you can combine a little bit of cornstarch with some of the sauce from the dish and pour it back into the pan to thicken the sauce. My father used to cook this at the restaurant, but my mom is the one who actually taught me this recipe. I miss my father's cooking because he hasn't cooked anything since he retired a few years back. I'm sure my dad didn't care for some of the responsibilities he had as a chef, but he did what he felt he had to do at that time. It's okay, though, to not like parts of your job. You can still be content. I don't like washing dishes, but I'm content knowing my family has been fed or someone has a cake for their birthday celebration. I think I live in a time and place where the culture around me says that you should do what makes you feel good or follow your heart, and that's all just really bad advice. Just to clarify, I'm not talking about heeding your body's warning signs that something is wrong or responding to something grievous with shock or sadness. I just think we're inclined to dislike things that are good and necessary to function in a society, and therefore we should not follow our emotions. When we do so, we tend to just leave when things get difficult, or when we think everything should be exciting and stimulating and it's not. If it's not exciting or stimulating, we think something is wrong. No, our emotions should follow reality. And so even though you need to write that report, or make that presentation, or deal with that person, or wash those dishes, remember you're a part of something bigger than yourself.